We're live. All right, good morning.
Good morning.
You want to start?
Sure. I am Stephanie, and I am the volunteer recruiter with CASA, and this is Jure.
Hi, I'm Jure. I'm the volunteer coordinator with CASA.
We are here to talk about our program. This is our first ever Coffee with CASA, so please bear with us. We plan to have a new topic every month. This will be the third Wednesday of every month.
Yep, 8:30, the third Wednesday every month.
Yes. So we will be here to talk about different topics. Feel free to put questions in the chat box, and we will try to get to those at the end. Or we can do a whole segment on them if there are specific things that you would like to hear about. We'd be happy to talk about that as well. Jure?
I am struggling because I think that there's someone on there and I can't see who it is. If you come in front, you'll be live. So, all right. So let's talk a little bit about our programs then. So for those people who do not know what CASA is, do you want to start or do you want me to start?
Go for it.
Okay. So our CASA program, our CASA agency has 3 different programs that we offer. We have the CASA program, the namesake program. It stands for Court Appointed Special Advocate. So in that role, volunteers advocate for kiddos in oftentimes through the court systems or through the foster care system. We provide training and certify those volunteers through the courts, and then they are assigned to a child in our communities. The Visitation Center, our Child Exchange and Visitation Center. In that program, kiddos come into our center to be able to visit their non-residential parents. So volunteers in that program can become certified again, and once they complete training, they come to our center and supervise these visits that we provide. And then our Child Advocacy Center is primarily staff-run, but it is an agency that provides forensic interviews for children that have either been abused or have witnessed abuse. So that's just a little bit about each of our programs.
What I love so much about our programs is that we have, I think our location, we're pretty unique. We're able to serve Atchison County and Leavenworth County, so that's great that we can spread a little bit further and try to hit everybody in between. And then we have so much underneath our umbrella, right? So we're not just our namesake program. We have other things that we are able to do, other programs that we're able to use as resources, and our community is able to kind of come to one place if they need services, and they need services. So here we are.
We're kind of like the one-stop shop for child advocacy. So it's nice to have everything all in under one place.
Yes. We also do different type of fundraising. Mm-hmm. We do different events. We have information sessions. We really, after COVID, we're trying to bounce back and get out into our community a little bit more. Just be present and show the community what we have to offer. So yeah, we like to participate in things. If you have a business and are interested in sponsoring us, because we are a nonprofit, we have those opportunities as well. Yeah. We really try to incorporate our sponsors into a lot of the things that we do. And we are newly trying to partner with our sponsors individually and try to bring awareness to what they do in conjunction with what we do.
Yeah.
And show our appreciation, first and foremost.
We really just love getting out into the community and talking with people, going to different businesses in the community, partnering with them in different ways, and just being at different locations so we can meet different people and share our CASA information. So
we will have information sessions every month. Looking forward, there's not a specific date past this month, but for the month of August we will have them starting this coming Monday and the following Monday here in our at our Leavenworth location at 5 p.m. So that's something that you can come to, bring a friend, learn more about CASA programs and our volunteer needs.
And that is open to the public, so you can just stop by. We're located downtown Leavenworth. So our office is at the corner of 5th and Shawnee. It's 100 South 5th Street. So if you're interested in attending one of those, as she said, those are the next 2 Mondays, the 23rd and the 30th, both at 5 o'clock. So you can come by and chat and learn a little bit about CASA and how you may be able to volunteer.
And I think another thing that is that I like about our programs is you can be involved with kiddos, or you can be involved with the organization, or you can do both. You can help us out as a nonprofit and be available for events or for different things, or you can be an advocate. You can sit in for visits. You can do all the things. So it's not just a specific thing that you can do as a volunteer. We have a lot of volunteer opportunities that.
And one of the other great things too is that, you know, we're always changing. We're always looking for new ideas. And so if there is a volunteer role that, you know, we don't necessarily have, that's something that you're really interested in, we are always open to new opportunities, to trying to see kind of how your needs may best fit with CASA as well.
Yep. Agree.
What else should we chat about? I don't know who else on. Do we have 3? 2?
6. No questions.
That's exciting. Well, welcome everyone.
Half the people are staff.
It's okay. We're excited. This is our first one, so.
We are happy to be able to have our doors open. Another thing that our director would also love to highlight, I think, would be that we were able to keep our doors open through COVID.
Yes.
That might not mean like you were able to come in the door, but we were able to continue operating. Our volunteers that are advocates were able to keep their eyes on kiddos that needed that service. So I think that is something that we kind of take pride in, and we're very.
Absolutely. It's one of those that, you know, we, as she said, we did stay open the entire time through COVID. Unfortunately, that the kiddos that need us, they don't stop needing us because things shut down. So being able to continue to provide those services was definitely a blessing. So.
Yes. And like Jerry said, we're always looking for different ideas for different things, events, volunteer opportunities, different ways that our community can help. We're really just trying to branch out and be involved as much as we can here in Leavenworth and in Atchison and everywhere in between.
Yeah. I don't know if we don't have any questions. I don't know what else we want to chat about.
If there are questions that come up after, you can feel free to message us directly through Facebook or visit our website. There's different ways to connect with us, and we are both, or all of our staff, is happy to answer any questions that may come through. We're also happy to do one-on-one information sessions, so if you can't attend the monthly scheduled information sessions, then we are happy to have you come in when it's convenient for you, and we can go over different volunteer opportunities, come in and say hi, come in and chat with us.
Did you say also that we do those information sessions sometimes virtually?
I did not. So yes, that is
an option as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's something that we're just going to keep as an available option, in person, one-on-one, as a group, virtual.
Yeah.
Whatever is best for you, because our volunteers are definitely the reason that we are able to keep our doors open.
Absolutely. And it's nice too to be able to have that flexibility, because we have a lot of volunteers that still work full time. And so we can meet with new individuals over your lunch break for, half an hour or so, just so you can learn about CASA and kind of just see if that may be something that you're interested in moving forward with. So
we also do presentations for other businesses, organizations, groups, really anything that you can think of. We will be happy to come out and do a presentation for that as well, and talk more in detail about CASA and our needs for volunteers and other things that we do.
You guys have a question.
What is it?
How is a CASA assigned?
So a CASA, when a child goes to court, the judge determines that a CASA is needed, so they order a CASA to be assigned to that child or that case. And then once we have a volunteer available, then our staff will pair the volunteer with the child.
We have another question. How many days a week do I need to volunteer?
That's really up to you. It depends on what program you want to volunteer in. We have individuals that if they are a CASA, that time commitment is going to vary. We do require that you commit to at least a year after training for a CASA role, because the life of a case is not going to typically end in less than a year, so we do want that consistency for the children. So as far as the commitment goes, we do ask at least for that minimum of a year. The time commitment each week is going to vary for that role. If you're in the visitation center, our visit center, we have volunteers that come in once a week. And then we've had volunteers that come into the office once a week and help, twice a week sometimes. It really just depends on what role you're volunteering in and what you're looking to do.
Also, each of our programs have a training. So Jure and a couple of their staff members do the training. So you will be trained. So it can be a little bit intimidating not knowing all the answers. So they're really good about their curriculum and training you step by step and always being available. I feel that our staff is always available. Whoever your supervisor may be is always available, so they can kind of walk you through each thing, court reports or different things that you may need assistance on through.
Lots of questions along the way, but staff is always available to help with those questions that are going to be new for every case. So definitely have that support here.
Any other questions?
No other questions.
So, do we want to end our combo with our events?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know if we don't have any other questions, we can go ahead and kind of just talk about some other things that are coming up. So our most recent thing that will be coming up is our superhero run. The superhero run is going to be the 28th of August. It starts at 7:30 in the morning. You can find information about registering on our website. That's casalvks.org. So you can check there for information about how to sign up for that run. Or you can certainly come the day of and sign up that day as well.
It's also inclusive for children. I think we kind of just really focus on the kiddos. There's a kids fun run.
It's so much fun too. People come dressed in superhero costumes. I think that day we'll have Captain America there, and I think
Spider-Man.
Is it Spider-Man or Batman?
I know a Spider-Man will be there.
Spider-Man will be there. So we have lots of people that dress up in costumes. It's a really fun time. So
yes, and I'm looking forward to this. This is my first superhero run. So be sure to say hi to us if you are able to stop by and come visit us for that. What else do we have coming up?
Was there another question?
You do have another question. Claudia asks, she says, I work full-time and not able to miss work, but I'm available after 2:30 and evenings. Is there evening availability?
Absolutely.
So that's a great question. Most of our trainings are provided in the evenings. So if you're wanting to volunteer in a particular program, the training for those is usually always provided in the evenings because we have so many volunteers that do work. Other than that, if you're not looking to do a program, we do have other opportunities. We have a lot of volunteers that help with like fundraising and helping at events too. So we have a lot of people that are helping at the superhero run, which is on a Saturday. So we have people that are coming in that morning to help that event occur. And then some fundraising things is usually done on your own time, really. So it can be done by phone calls, emails, evenings, weekends, all sorts of opportunities.
Also, I think think our visit program really caters to the evening availability. as
Yeah,
well.
absolutely. So the visits, our visitation center is open Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday evenings. So a lot of our volunteers that do work that is something that they really appreciate too, because they can come in, just the once a week or twice a week, and those are usually in the evenings after people get off work. So that definitely helps. Claudia, did that answer your question? Hopefully.
Do we have any other questions?
No other question. She says, okay, thank you. I'm going to sign up.
Awesome. Thank
Great.
you.
Yes, we appreciate that. And we will contact you shortly, Claudia.
All right, so we have the superhero run that we mentioned. The next 2 Mondays for the information sessions, both at 5 o'clock. Let's see. So our night at the races is also next month, so it'll be September the 17th. It's one of our other big fundraisers. So more information about that is on our website as well. What else do we have coming up?
We are also always open to attending events. One of our sponsors, Family Eye Care Center in town, just had their grand opening
yeah.
of their pediatric side. We got to see their beautiful mural that was just painted on their building. I'm sure if you drive on 10th Street, you've seen that. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, they're like right across from the high school. It is a beautiful mural. So.
Yes. And just kind of off topic, but about the mural, it took about 3 days for them to get all of that up there. But I feel like that's really quick. I asked one of the staff members the other day, and she said it took 3 days, but I was blown away. I thought maybe like 2 weeks, or that's amazing. We have a lot of people in our community that can do amazing things, and I think we love exploring that too, and also love that each of our volunteers has something different to offer. So many different talents that come through here, so many different things that they contribute to our programs, and I love and appreciate that. So we have so my point in that is that we are always open to come to volunteers. To come to events. I'm sorry. We had attended that event, and we had a booth and we had games, and it was really fun. They had a sunglass sale and so many fun things. So we are open to coming to any events, anything in the community. You can count us in for the majority of the time.
Yeah.
So if you are aware of something that maybe we haven't come across, then we are always happy to learn about those things as well.
I don't know what other events we may have. Another question?
For Cindy Hamilton says, hi guys, and then
Hi, Cindy.
And Heather says, if I can't give time, is there other things I can give?
Yeah. So if you just don't have the time, there's a fire truck. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Probably can. If you do not have the time to volunteer, so we are a nonprofit. We are always fundraising. We're always looking. We always have items that we're in need of. So you can look on our website. There is we have an Amazon wish list. So there are some items on there. We have a wish list in the Leavenworth Times newspaper. So there's items that we consistently need in there. And we're always looking for donations, of course. So if you would like to just make a monetary donation, you can come into our office. You can make donations on our website. And then we have, we're in August right now, and we'll start Christmas stuff for the kiddos very soon, actually. I think it typically starts September, October.
So when you say Christmas stuff, maybe they want to know what we do for the kids for Christmas?
Yeah. So all of the kiddos that we serve, for sure in the CASA program, we adopt those children for Christmas. Essentially, it's what most people know it by. And then depending on the need in our other programs as well, we provide Christmas gifts for the kiddos and the families. So we do clothing and toys for the younger ones. All of our kiddos typically get shoes, socks, underwears, coats. So across the board, we usually always give all of the kiddos those things. So we have individuals that help adopt those children, and so they provide Christmas gifts for the kiddos. They will do the shopping and bring those items in to our office so we can provide those to the families. We also have individuals who have provided gas cards for families that may need to go back and forth to different appointments. And then, let's see, gas cards, gift cards for grocery stores. I'm trying to think what else. Stuffed animals. Stuffed animals are big in our Child Advocacy Center. So kiddos, whenever they come in for an interview, they can take a stuffed animal home. So those stuffed animals do have to be new. So we do take those regularly as well. And just all sorts of different things. If there's something that you're not sure on, definitely call us and ask, or send us a message on Facebook, and we can definitely let you know if we have a need for it.
To add on to that, for Christmas, we will, not sure date or time, but there, with one of our current sponsors, there is a toy drive in the talks. So I haven't set a date yet. We have not set a date yet, but once that becomes available, we will let you guys know.
And that's something too. If you have a group that you have that wants to do a toy drive as a group, you can definitely get with us and we can help arrange that with you. Give you a list of different things that we're needing. I know we've partnered with some students before that have done toy drives as well. Hygiene drives,
back to school drives,
school supplies, office supplies,
yes.
All sorts of things. So, is there another question?
I have a question. Brianna asks, do CASAs have to drive children to visits or appointments?
CASAs do not ever drive children. So that is for a couple different reasons, but no, you will never be responsible as a volunteer to drive a child from one place to another. So, great question.
Yes. Also, I think we mentioned this in the beginning, but if there is a specific topic that you would like to hear us chat about, this is, again, our first one, so we're kind of going to see how it goes. I think it's going great so far, but we will try to have different topics moving forward.
And different speakers as well. It won't just be us either. Yeah. So we hope to bring in some other guests, maybe some people that we partner with regularly, some other staff, so they can talk about their specific programs and what they may be needing at that time too. So, what else? Do we have anything else that we want to chat about? Okay. Well, I think that we will go ahead and call it a morning. We will be back next month, third Wednesday of the month, so please join us again if you will. If you have questions following this, please feel free to just send us a message or give us a call. If you're interested in volunteering, again, reach out to us. We would love to chat with you, and we're pretty flexible on the times, so just reach out to us and let us know what you're needing.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good rest of your day.